Hey guys, just sitting here in a park in Łódź, Poland. Just kind of reflecting and thinking about all of these people who came into my life once I was entered into this illegal human experimentation program, who do not believe an existence of God. They think God is a fairy tale. I'm not just saying the word God. God, obviously, that word is manufactured. That's not real name, or the divine, the creator of all things, the source of all creation. That's not his name or her name, because God is does not have sexualities, male or female. I know a lot of people saying like it's a he, not a she, right? But I truly don't believe that is accurate of the existence. It's sex. Yeah, but God is sexless, and basically He doesn't have particular. Because it is but just part of His divinity or her divinity, or and stuff like that. But anyhow, to get back to what I'm trying to talk about here, all of these people came into my life who do not believe in God, and it's all like it's done to me. I feel uh, by design. It was very calculated and stuff like that, because they want you to question the existence of God. You know what I'm saying? They want you to kind of stray in this path, their path, because they don't believe in God. They want you to not to believe in God. Okay, and that will never happen, because I believe the existence of God, or the creator of all things, because we did not create ourselves. We did not came from nothing, and people are having all this like way extreme on the left side debates, like we mutated from bacteria, or we're monkeys, and yada yada yada, and that's not true, because they're still monkeys, they're still bacteria, and stuff like that. If we actually muted from that, then it shouldn't be any, because it should be only humans, because we evolve from that, right? So it doesn't make sense. I've had a discussion one time with this person who's South African. He's a psychologist, actually, but he's kind of, you know what, I'm trying not to really be harsh on people who don't believe in God, or they think we are self-created. You know, we came from somewhere. We did not just appear out of thin air. You know what I'm saying? We did not create ourselves. So because if we can create ourselves, then we create other things. Why they couldn't? We could not really create other galaxies and planets and stuff like that. We cannot create, just basic things. Can we create grass? Can I look at the grass and I say, grow or become? And manifest. Or I look at the tree and I say to the tree, tree, grow, out of thin air. You know what I mean? But so I had this debate with him about, because he got pissed off at me, because I was trying to tell him that we came from somewhere. We could not, and he started to throw this like this bunch of scientists, like Freudian said this, and that person who said that. All these scientists, they don't know anything. Honestly, they know just one tiny bit. It's not even a spark. It's not even a drop. And people are giving them a stand-up ovation, and they put them in history. They're the one who discovered this and that and all of that. You know what I'm saying? But they're stupid, and I can prove. The debate he had with me also about where evolution and we evolve and stuff like that. And I said to him, explain to me one animal that evolved into something else. And he started talking to me about a bird, the beak changed its shape. And I said, but it's still a bird. It did not change. The bird is a bird. Can human be a donkey and we evolve to human beings? Did we grow wings and start flying around? The logic is stupid. It doesn't matter how much education you have. You still people are with much education is still the dumbest thing, you know. And they walk around with their freaking titles and educations and stuff, and people are respecting them for because they're achieving, they got an education. It means nothing. They know nothing. This is my point of view. So one of the things that I had with him, because at that point I was getting really annoyed with him, and I was intentionally trying to piss him off because he was also verbally insulting, toward God, insulting God and trying to kind of really get me pissed off. So I asked him, what came first, the egg or the chicken? And you know what his answer was? You would not believe. This is someone who's a psychologist. What do you think his answer was at that point? Okay? He did not answer. He told me there is no answer. Because there's no answer. So he doesn't want to say it's a chicken, then I would say, who created the chicken then? If he says the egg came first, then who created the egg? So he's saying there is no answer because he doesn't know. He doesn't want to really look at the problem for the core to prove that existence of God, of the creator of all things. And that's why I'm telling you, do not really stand up for these, professors and scientists and stuff like that, because God, the creator of all things, the source of all creation, have created everything. Everything you can think of, that God created. If you come up with something new, God created it. You just discovering that now. You understand? When you look online, they say, this kid discovered this new Beatles and and stuff like that. It was not, you did not discover anything. You just haven't ran to it. It was not really registered, And so if God created it, you're the person who just finally finding out what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's already existed. There is so many creatures that God created, beings that God created you have not met, and yet to be and yet to meet or discover. Okay, so next time they stand up for a scientist and give them stand up ovation, do not do it, because these people should not be respected too. Especially a lot of them are like they don't believe in God. A lot of them, they do not believe the existence of God. I believe, this is my senses, but I could be wrong. The 144,000 were here to teach humanity of the existence of God, and this is my gut feeling. I'm like, I'm 100%, I feel it is my gut. This was actually my intuition. My intuition is telling me, you know what I mean? My wisdom is telling me, let's say, and this is what it is. They are trying to eliminate God. They are trying to get rid of God. They're trying to kill God. You understand? How could you kill God if God lives in you? When God, blew through our nostril, gave us part of His soul and part of His, being. How could you kill that? That means you have to kill everyone. And that's it's kind of really stupid. You know what I mean? These people who decide who lives, who dies, because they want to repopulate their own people. You understand? They want to get rid of humanity in order to repopulate their own race. You understand? God is not going to allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to. There's so many verses in the Quran, God all-knowing. It's like He says whatever they plan, He's the biggest planner. Whatever they're trying to deceive, He's the biggest deceiver. He knows what they're thinking about or before they act on it. You know what I'm saying? Should not be worried if God wants us to teach these people about the existence of God. Is very easy. It's very easy to be taught. Okay? And they wanted to kill religions. They want to kill religions to be specific, because I've had this discussion with a guy back when I went to Berlin to visit. They send somebody trying to talk to you about that, to see what your mindset at. And I'm like looking at him, I'm like, who sent you to talk to me about, killing religions, and, religions should not be existed. He says he was a Jew. Irony. And the Jews are the one who want to, keep the faith, and they want to be given a home, and, allowing them God to exist, and, and stuff like that. And they were trying to uphold, God's words, Just anyhow, he's not really a true Jew. I don't know what he is. It doesn't matter. But anyhow, they say things to you, what I mean? And because they wanted to eliminate the religion. That's what's their main goal. You know what I'm saying? God would not allow that. If they don't want it, you don't want to allow religion here in this earth, you can leave. You can go somewhere else. You know what I mean? But you can't come to God's planet and then set the rules and say, this is going to be how it's going to be. No, you didn't create this planet. Go create somewhere else, create another planet, and then you can manifest things on your own over there. All right? But anyhow, it's very out there, but I'm just kind of sitting here enjoying the sun, soaking up the sun. I finished my prayer for the day. I'm kind of ask, the creator of all things for justice, asking him for, to bring on justice on those who are actually responsible to cause me and my family harm, and cause all the target individuals and innocent people globally. I've just been praying, and I just wanted to kind of talk about this for a second. God exists. It could be proven many ways than one. I don't mean the word God. I mean the creator of all things, the source of all creation. He's always there, all-knowing, and we should not even have debate with people like who question it, because they question it because they say, no, we haven't seen God. How could you believe in someone they have not met or seen? Look at yourself. You saw yourself. Look at yourself in the mirror. Do you think you can create that on your own? Give me a break.